Hello, I've got just a couple more Lego Batman movie BrickHeadz to look at here. This is obviously Robin and Batgirl. I'm going to look at Batgirl first, a little bit more closely. This one had some nice pieces in it, especially I like what they've done with the ears, with those Nexonite shield pieces done in purple here, and they just really fit very well with the three-sided slopes up on top, and they also blend in nicely to the sides. I feel like the overall shaping here is really good. It just works really well with the BrickHeadz design in general. You know, this character I think translates well to this. Has the 1x2 modified plates used for hands with the single clip, and this one has two of them, one on either side, in yellow. So that's a new color for that part for 2017. They've also included one of the minifig scaled batarangs in yellow here. And I like what they've done with the cape. You know, it just continues through. I think that it's one of the stronger things on the BrickHeadz in general, and it's very much appreciated by me how well they've done these from the side view. All the lines, you know, continue through, like the belt goes through, and then this upper one for the top, the neck of the cape, goes back as far as it can, as far as it needs to connect. And then, you know, you get that nice spread in the back, and they've got her ponytail that's sticking out, that's just kind of blowing in the wind a little bit, or maybe kind of looks like she's, you know, turning her head so it's off to one side. That's done in dark red, and it just has really nice shaping to it. I think if you look at it too closely, it looks too blocky, but from any kind of distance, it actually looks like it has a little bit of movement and flow to it, which I think is pretty cool. You see a little bit of the light gray showing through, you know, around just these edges here. That's something that's common to all of them, but it's not bad. You know, these have a common structure. Most of them have a common structure on the inside, and I think that it works pretty well. And this is another example of one that's right, in my opinion. A lot of purple pieces on this. That's a print there on the front, and then this is of course a print for the Series 1 you know, placard for the stand. Officially, Robin has exactly 2 more pieces than Batgirl, and I think probably those 2 pieces go into building the front of the face for this one, especially with the glasses. I like what they've done with the, what do you want to call those? I call them toilet seat pieces because they work best as toilet seat pieces, but you can also use them for, of course, whatever you want, but I think they were originally intended to represent life preserver rings. This one, once again, has a single print on the front. That's a 1x4 piece there, which is done pretty well, although it's not printed too close to the top, so you're not really able to get the continuation from the yellow into the bent over collar. I think that would have been nicer if they could have gotten that printed closer to the top. Maybe that's one flaw here. Another new color for the 1x2 modified piece with a single clip in the center. Green. That's just a regular green, not a bright green in this case. Nice to see. And again, they continued the color around, but I don't like the green showing here. I think that just black should have been used behind there. I mean, I guess they were going for the eye color behind there, but I don't know. I think that could have been done in black and may have looked better. That's just a subjective call. This one does have a different build for the cape. It's a much simpler cape on this one. I think they could have added in something a little bit different for that, but I think it works out. You know, it's just not as interesting looking from the back, although it does have a nice shape. That rounded shape, I think, has a good little bit of movement suggested to it. And I think the hair is done well here. It's super simplified, what they've done with the hair, but it really captures this character, the Robin as Reggae Man character from the Lego Batman movie. I think they've done the legs well as well, because there's actually a 2x2 beneath there that kind of creates the rest of the short shorts that he wears. So it just, you know, kind of completes the look from top to bottom. Between the two, I don't know which one I like better. I definitely like what they've done with the face for Robin. I think the hair is good. The lower half of the body is good, but I don't know, maybe overall, Batgirl might work out a little bit better, especially looking at her from this side. If you don't see the hair, it looks a little bit more plain, but as soon as you bring the hair into the equation, I think that she may just take a little bit of an edge for me. Let me know which you prefer. Packaging consistently has the original source material shown on one side, so see there's the green around the edges that they were trying to get behind the glasses here. Again, I just think it wasn't all that successful because you see it in places where you don't want to see it quite so much. But yeah, once again, kind of collectible packaging, you know, nice glossy finish on these. The completed product will fit inside. I think they could have made these boxes smaller, but they probably didn't want them to get too easily lost. They probably did some competitive analysis to find out or figure out what box size was the minimum that they would need to get them to still be visible to customers just randomly walking through a store. Let me know if you have any thoughts about either of these, you know, any specific things that you particularly like or particularly dislike, and also let me know which of these two you personally prefer. Thanks for watching. Talk to you again soon.